fair.
Fair enough.
Even though Axe is pretty sure he could take most of the people here.
Probably, but let's just move.
Fine.
Would have been fun.
So
Would have been fun if I just went for my gun, but eh.
The gun
Damn,
you
that would have
barely...
been like after talking to Ariana earlier this session, killing fucking Hornet. I mean, granted, that actually might be good for, Ariana and them, like, to just an excuse to sort of take over Hornet's territory entirely, rather than having to pay him off.
Alright, yeah. So I head back to the cart.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I imagine, is everyone coming with? Or is there
yeah.
sticking around for drinks?
Definitely head back.
Yeah.
One more drink.
Head back to the cart. And once we get back there, it's like, okay, we're packing up camp and we're heading out back to Custer.
Yeah, Raina just kind of opens one eye. You seem in a hurry.
We are.
Yeah, we are. We may have just made an enemy of Hornet. May have.
That's not a name you want as your enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hornet stings.
As we are packing up, I do kind of take Jailbird aside at one point and ask, alright, you don't have to tell me, but you probably should. What's that stash?
Oh, well, I sold off most of it. It's just that the biggest find I ever made in the Clockwork Wasteland was a completely intact Steamlight battery.
And that is?
It powered the old tanks of Pathaton, and it's only about the size of your pinky finger.
And you didn't want to sell it to
He
Hornet.
he wanted to plug it into that intact Clockwork Knight.
Right.
Which the power behind the battery is let's see, I would say about probably around 200 times the power of the normal energy within a Clockwork Knight.
And that would have been bad because
well, he was hoping to make use of it for his own personal reasons, but I think a Clockwork Knight powered by this thing would probably be maybe one of the deadliest things ever to walk the land. And he can't guarantee that he can control it.
Did Axe hear deadly?
Alright. Good call not to give this to him. I'm glad, Aegis puts a hand on her shoulder. As much as it pains me not to accept money for things, that's a good call.
Oh, yeah, it pains me not to accept things. He offered 800 coin. It's the most he's ever offered anyone anything.
He offered me 1,600.
Yeah.
Coins are just valueless. Have no intent. Let me restart that. Coins have no inherent value.
Neither do our lives,
you're only
but we
putting
put stock in them.
You're only putting the value on it because you believe it. You're tricked. Access as he walks by carrying stuff.
Yeah, but we can give these coins for food, which does have value. Hello, Marlo. Bye, Marlo. Oh, hello again.
It only has value in a corrupt system made to exploit the worker.
So, do you not enjoy working with me?
Axe enjoys working, but he also can see the inherent unfairness of you being his boss.
I never... It's only everyone else who describes me as boss.
Actually, that's true. You're not boss. Axe
No one's horizontally managed mercenary company.
Yes. It's co-op owned.
It's worker owned.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, that's why Axe liked this company. Worker owned.
It's very sorry. I'm like really distracted right now. I am listening.
I mean, yeah, you have a dog there.
Yeah, she's just sitting, just staring.
Studying.
Wanting to attack some of them
Foxes. Off she
foxes. Yeah.
There she goes. So yeah, just Aegis. Look, you can disbelieve in money all you want, but at the end of the day, it gets us places.
True, fair. Axe has to work within the system.
But I am not willing to accept money if that enables a lot of death.
And that's why you are a good man, Aegis.
Sure.
Jailbird like taps on her chin as like you're preparing to like move out and just says, "If we ever go to Emberwell, we might be able to sell it to them, but
I
No.
might have problems in Emberwell. Is there nowhere else you think? Is there nowhere else you think someone might be interested in it?
well, I'm sure there are collectors in cities who would just like to have it."
I mean, that might be more safe than selling it to someone who might have use of the thing.
Oh, we could destroy it.
No.
Axe as an axe.
Hey, second thought. Nostria,
Huh? Yeah?
think there's anything we can... Do you think we could get use out of this thing? Maybe as some kind of engine?
What's an engine?
Well, it was historically used as an engine, if I remember my history lessons right.
It might be a bit overkill, but we could upgrade from this... If with this, we could upgrade from a horse and cart to something that's really impressive. Something like those Apex Crusader guys were rolling around in. We get this as a, we use this as a power source.
None of them were there for that.
Well, yeah, but Axe was, Azora was.
Actually,
Aegis like backs up and explains that they had these giant like things that were pulled by fucking dinosaur creatures. Maybe we can get maybe we can use this to power just a big transport.
Also,
Gilbert at that actually just kind of perks up and just says, "Actually, yeah, we probably could if we supplied the power source, yeah, that would take a lot of the coin off of commissioning a crawling house."
Well, there we go. Then we'd really be in business. If we can get something that's souped up, can travel pretty fast, we could be on top of most threats in the country.
Huh?
I thought we wanted to destroy them, not to be on top of them.
It's a figure of speech, Axe.
Also, I just want to say, as Aegis says something more impressive than a horse and cart, Axe actually walks over to Russell and just goes, "There, you're impressive."
It's fine, he'll be put out to stud for his impressive work of not dying in one of these campaigns.
Oh yeah, I forgot that like the last one died in like...
Yeah, and had a...
75 coin, yeah.
Yeah.
Got eaten by a plant.
Hang on, be back in 1 sec, keep going.
Okay.
But Axe
Zora
doesn't know
have
that.
any input on this? You're muted. I don't know if you...
Oh my fucking god, no wonder.
Wow, were you trying to intervene
Wow.
and say
Yeah.
things?
But yeah, there we go, it's
I-
fucking settled.
yeah.
We're putting this thing aside and we're using it to power a fucking moving house or whatever. Crawling
Azora
house.
does agree that, yeah, crawling house would probably be, yeah, she agrees with that. At one point, she does just, like, sort of say to Jailbird, like, good on you. I respect your decision to not sell that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Weird.
As we're done packing up, Aegis does say to everyone, "Alright, as we're heading out of here, we're gonna have to watch our backs every step of the way. We've pissed off two groups here, and both of them seem pretty dangerous, and both of them have pretty good reason to want our heads. So, see anything going astray, point it out. Keep your weapons on you. Keep your wits about you. Alert everyone to any danger you see."
Okay, so for the first time in a while, I think Axe is probably gonna have to roll quarter mastery because you don't actually have
Oh man.
nothing really to get for Reyna to prepare.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can
So-
understand that.
Neo, don't make me roll things.
Let's try doing
What is
the-
quartermastering again?
wisdom. But yeah, let's just try doing this in the proper order. So
Yeah.
Zora, roll scout ahead. And now pick one.
Ooh, and I only get one, don't I? In
Yeah.
that case, get the drop on whatever lies ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And roll navigate, Aegis.
Alrighty. Navigate time.
All right.
7-7.
And now Axe, roll manage provision.
Damn it. I was hoping that would be another 7.
Such is life.
Okay, so everyone just consumes one ration.
I'm out of rations. Fuck. Well, I'll buy more.
Axe has like many rations.
It's fine.
Yeah, I can't. I also have, I have 4 rations left after this that I can give you one.
How many javelins did you have? Was it 1 ammo or 2 ammo?
Oh, 2. I meant to say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Bundle of javelins, 2 ammo thrown near.
2 ammo.
I assume you know the tags of javelins.
Fucking Aegis is a walking armory at this point. He's got spear, fucking Jack's leg, 2 javelins, and the short sword. He's just like clunking everywhere he goes, just loaded down. No, I'm an efficient soldier. I am prepared for any scenario.
Jeez.
On that crawling
Clank.
house, then this campaign will be fucking maximum comfy. And we'll just automate it
And
as
then yeah,
well.
you'll eventually it will just be you're listening to me just do things, and occasionally you provide running commentary.
Yeah, basically. We just gotta automate this campaign, basically, so we have no chance of failure.
We, hire a bunch of soldiers, have them go out, do all the jobs. We just become a management, like...
We'll just play
Oh,
as the
no.
soldiers and do
And then,
XCOM
and then we
missions.
just eventually go to epilogue, and where Azora eventually just snaps and goes on a workplace rampage because she hasn't been allowed to go into violence.
Oh, I think Azora would still go out with the soldiers because she just enjoys it.
No,
It would
Oh,
be
no.
like
Kicking
Big
back.
Boss or Venom Snake or whatever in,
Oh yeah,
the-
yeah.
there's 200 people on an oil refinery somewhere supplying this one man who just, well, Azora in this case is one woman who just fucking goes about doing everything.
I don't know, I really like the
Like,
idea
we
of
keep
all-
on getting all these soldiers. They just but Azora's still just, no, have to do it myself.
Can't let anyone die. No, I like the idea of all characters being forced into a fucking management role just so Axe can sit in a cubicle just like Mr. Incredible.
Okay, so Aegis, roll 3d12.
3d12. 3d12.
Nice.
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 Nice. Nice hiss. Let's get that onto a tray. Nice.
Let's beat the devil out of it.
Man, those videos are really good. It's fucking stupid. It's like one video I've watched is genuinely that is Steve fucking 1989 could probably make me take up smoking. It's bullshit. Like, while Neo is genning that, just like look at a bit of this fucking timestamp where he's fucking Korean War cigarettes.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh wow, Chesterfield. We started selling those right before I left the Slevin.
Oh.
Okay. Aegis, you come across, you notice a sort of on your way, like, going, through the scrap heap, you made some distance from Jericho. And, sort of between, sort of like in like the sort of waste space between settlements where it's just kind of a no man's land. You notice a like solid, like just a flat metal platform just out in the open.
Huh. Yeah, okay, so Aegis approaches that. Kind of like, I guess because I'm navigator, I'm with the main group, so I tell the main group that I'm splitting off for a second. And I approach it and I'm like prodding at it with... I prod it, like, the platform with the spear before I, like, stand on it or anything.
Right.
Like, testing if it
yeah.
can support weight or anything like that.
Yeah, looks like it would support weight. It doesn't do anything when you prod at it, though.
Okay, I'm gonna discern realities before I approach further.
Alright.
No. Well, I'm gonna step on it.
Okay. You step on the platform and it immediately starts rising.
Oh no. Whoa, shit.
It starts off slow. You're not like sure what's happening at first. And then it picks up speed.
You just... I told the group, so I like to think they just see me just rising off and then just... Huh, this is weird. Like, Aegis just looks around and is like, am I taller?
How big is this platform?
It's about... it's like, I'd say... Let's say... 8 by 8 feet.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so, like... So Aegis is still on it, and it's rising up with him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stand on the thing continually. Like
Okay.
a smart person who rolled a 6 on understanding what was going on.
Yeah. So, Axe, Azora, you look on and you see the platform just kind of disappear into the clouds very quickly.
Oh, wow!
What the-
Holy shit!
Aegis.
Azora, Axe, Abayo.
You just so Aegis, like you feel like a sudden speed shift as like you feel like you found yourself like surrounded by like fog. Before clearing the fog, and you look down and like it looks like you're looking at and like it's like there's just fog below you now. You can barely see the ground
Oh god, that's probably gonna play hell with
beneath
my
it.
eyes.
beneath it. And suddenly it comes to a stop amongst it comes to a stop, and sort of like you see it sort of in place amongst amongst like a sort of large metallic structure.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh no. I feel like this is a thing that Ems would get more out of, but yeah, okay, Aegis looks around at the metallic structure.
Yeah, it sort of looks it kind of looks like there's a like it's all like made out of the same metal, like the same, it's all like very like homogeneous in color. There's just sort of a bunch of it you know it sort of just has it's mostly flat, but like there are like pillars around. Some of them look like they have they're like, you know, cylinders, pillars, like jagged area, almost like it's almost like the morphology of an island.
Huh. Yeah, Aegis steps off and like walks into, I mean, assuming there's solid ground, like yeah, walks around the island, as it were, examining things. Kind of does have his hand on his Jack's leg.
Meanwhile, all of us just on the ground looking up and like, what the fuck?
He's in heaven now.
Aegis is dead. I'm in charge now, says Axe. We will give all the coin he amassed to the poor. It's what he would have wanted.
Alright, so yeah, you want to discern realities?
Yeah, let's try that again for the second time. Okay.
Alright, one question.
Thanks, phone. I don't need the suggestion. I'll turn that off. I guess what should I be on the lookout for? Like, I guess trying to look out even
so
where
yeah,
it is.
as you're walking around, like, you know, trying to see what's going on, you get the distinct feeling that like you're not alone. Like there are like you have eyes, you feel eyes, and you feel eyes in the back of your head.
Yeah, okay. Aegis Aegis just calls out, you know, right, who else is here? What have I stumbled into?
Right. So, you hear like what sounds like a steam release, and one of like one of like the pillars like sort of opens up a bit, and like you see somebody like walk out, sort of carrying sort of has like a pretty large rifle slung over his shoulder, looking at you with caution.
Yeah, Aegis looks at him. I won't draw if you don't draw. What the hell have I walked into?
I suppose you found the elevator.
I saw it's just lying around in the middle of the desert.
We were hoping to fix that before anyone happened upon it.
Well, I'll keep it a secret if you let me go.
Yeah, he just kind of he looks at you and looks you up and down and just says, "We can. How am I supposed to trust you on that?"
I guess you can't, but what am I gonna spill? There's a giant scrap metal structure just in the clouds somewhere? Who's gonna believe me?
Fair point. But the problem is, well, the real way back down is through the elevator, and right now we can't really. There's not much of a way to. It gets stuck in positions, so you'll have to take another way down.
Adventuring gear parachute.
I've run out of adventuring gear.
No.
But I was thinking of a way. I was thinking parachute. Even though I've read accounts of people who've parachuted through cloud and it's really bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
You get fucked up. Here's the thing about clouds. Clouds will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, it's like, okay, do you have another way down?
Just sort of looks around and just says, "Below us is just wasteland, correct?"
Yeah, more or less. It's where we were at.
Well then, you're asking me to trust you. You're just going to have to trust me.
I guess I have no choice. So what, is it just you up here in a flying scrap metal castle?
Got a bunch of people, refugees, all over.
Isn't that nice?
Running from the war?
From the war, from many things.
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of people like that.
Not just refugees from the war, refugees from other countries.
Oh. Anyone from Brufnell?
A few, actually, yes.
Yeah. That's where I came from a few years ago.
A pity we couldn't get there sooner.
This travels?
Yes, it does.
That's... And you go around helping people out?
When we see, we head around. We're supposed to just observe, and pick up parts, and only take in people who are reliable, who can contribute, who can fulfill the mission. But we, in recent years, have decided to try to take in people more, to try and take in more people. But unfortunately, that's risked.
What's the
More
mission?
people. The mission is to stay in the sky, and to find well, a certain place, I'll say.
Oh, I've met people who found very strange places.
But in our decision to pick up refugees, pick up people who were in danger, people who had no place to be, well, we've risked showing ourselves more often to the people below. And I worry that rumors have started to spread of us.
It might not be for the worst. If you're taking refugees out of war, then they need to know there's a place they can run.
I don't know what the capacity of that is. I worry we've opened up a Pandora's box. In any case, I trust you seem a good sort. I trust you'll keep this to yourself.
If you don't want me to talk, and if you'll get me back down to the ground, I can honor my word.
Right. Yeah, he just sort of takes you sort of the edge and just says, "Trust me, you'll be fine," and pushes you over.
Oh no. Oh, I hope he's right.
Just cut to the ground and, trying to figure out what to do. Axe is just, throwing Azora upwards, trying to see how high he can get her.
Maybe if Axe uses Axe and cut this like a tree.
Oh god, no.
So, yeah, you're falling. You realize as you fall through the fog, you realize it's not actually a cloud.
Oh.
It's way too close to the ground for it to be a cloud. It just really looks like one from below.
Stealth technology.
Yeah, and before you hit the ground, there's some magic on your back that just sort of activates and suddenly stops you, slows you to a crawl, makes you just start floating above the ground before just dropping you off with a little bit of a puff.
Hey.
What the? What happened?
Nothing much.
Okay.
Aegis, what the fuck?
Just... There's some good people up there, let's just say that.
What?
Yeah.
Did Aegis go to heaven?
Yeah. Yeah, Jailbird just kind of looks at you like, did you meet God?
No, unless God had a rifle.
What?
What?
Look,
Aegis, what the fuck happened?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. That's
You
fair.
can't... Aegis!
What? You never heard of it? Like, Aegis gets up and does himself up. Of what? You never heard of a secret before?
Huh?
Azor is just completely, utterly beyond words. Like,
And Australia just looks at you and says, "You learned an anti-gravity spell?"
Well, I didn't learn it, but luckily they exist.
I'm gonna discern realities on Aegis.
Oh, in case an alien clone drops
Oh,
to
boy.
Earth.
Yeah, what here is not what it appears to be. I would like with Aegis. Is this not the real Aegis? Is this
It's
like
the real Aegis.
who here is really in control?
No one here seems to be in control. No one around.
Hey.
What happened here recently?
Aegis fell out of the sky. And an anti-gravity spell stopped him from dying upon impact.
Look, Azora, Axe, we've done some weird stuff together. You'll just have to trust me that what happened up there was about as on the level as it could be.
Well, yeah, it was high up.
Okay.
That was some advanced anti-gravity magic.
Well, Aegis is just thinking how much he appreciates the fact he did actually give him an anti-gravity spell. He could have just pushed him over the edge, and it wouldn't have been a problem. Like,
One way to die that would have been.
his Aegis just splats, and no one knows why that happened.
I think we would just assume the platform kept on going higher and he took his chances.
Just shouting, "Catch me, catch me, catch me."
True, Azora uses Defend to redirect the damage from Aegis to herself by being a cushion.
I don't understand phones. I don't want to get more out of my phone.
Are you a boomer, Snake?
Yes. I just need it to give me alerts when I get a YouTube comment and messages and shit.
That is intense. Like, and that thing you got on, like, it just shot up. That must have been anti-gravity magic too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But if it was, that was intense anti-gravity magic. Like like the kind that shouldn't be possible theoretically.
Mister, do you know anything that could have caused that? Since Mr. Aglier here
Man,
isn't
these
fucking
lovely
talking?
people who go around helping refugees thing and they just, oh yeah, let's bust out the secret on this one. Aegis just like, no, there's no need. There's no need. Look, it's fine. It's cool.
Okay, Nostria thinks, and she's like, wow. Anything that could do that would have to be like, it'd have to be not just divine, but like legendarily divine.
Oh.
Like that has to be the domain of a god.
Did you meet a god? Aegis? Azor says, like, whispering, like, did you meet a god?
Aegis backs up a bit. I don't know if I met a god. It was someone just, you know, was nice enough to send me back.
Okay.
Look, I went on the platform, stupid idea, took me up, and the person who sent me back basically asked I didn't tell anyone what was going on up there, okay?
Okay.
It wasn't bad though. I'll say that much.
Alright.
And they might have god level magic. I don't know.
I guess we'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we would do.
On the supposition they do have god level magic, probably best to follow their directives anyway.
Nostria whispers into your ear, he could be under a secrecy spell.
Okay. I will, yeah. Alright. And whispering to Nostria, is there anything we should do if he is?
I don't think there's anything we can do.
Give me sodium pentothal.
Wait, magic doesn't work on Axe. Aegis.
God.
Let me break you.
True, Nostria, do what you did to that criminal guy to Aegis. We have to get to the bottom of this.
We need to know.
Extract
Aegis is
his
just trying to
brain.
walk back to the car at this point, just like, guys, really, it's fine.
Okay.
I guess we don't have any choice.
Like,
but,
look, we gotta get out of the Clockwork Wasteland before we have any run-ins with anyone.
all right, I thought we were
This
in
is
the
now gonna be the subject of Bonds, even though is completely inane.
Yeah.
Inane is not how I describe what happened. But,
Well,
you know.
no, what happened was fucking fantastical, but the payoff was mundane. It's basically Aegis, like, said, yeah, I'm cool. And after some deliberation, they thought, yeah, you're cool. We can trust you. We can send you back, and you probably won't fuck us on this. And for all accounts, Aegis doesn't intend to fuck them on that.
All right. Well then, the cart moves. Russell moves on.
Yeah.
So you don't want to talk about it?
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine if Axe was the one who gone up and just push him off. I resist the anti-gravity spell.
Magic, magic. I know what magic on Axe. Huh.
Axe Axe don't believe in magic. Axe believes in science and gravity.
Oh, I regret that it wasn't Axe who went up next. I probably would have survived anyway.
I think, you know what would have been funny if it was just one of the NPCs and, like, none of us knew at all what happened on a meta level. Like, just, like, Reyna goes up, then comes back down, like, sorry, not talking about it.
On a meta level, it wouldn't have happened on screen then.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
If, like, one of our NPCs just disappeared on a flying platform into the clouds, and we're like, what's going on? Then, like, our NPC comes back a few minutes later, and it's just like, oh, sorry, can't tell you what happened. Promise to keep it a secret.
This comes back. This flies up. Gordon, I am tired.
That was the most, like, Half-Life VR moment we've had.
Gordon?
I promise to keep it a secret, Gordon.
That's enough.
Done. Now, Gordon, let's get a move on.
Watch out, Gordon. Hotted boobs up ahead.
It's big ones. Okay. So, I'd say the sun starts to go down by the time you, like, get once you're, like, in the Bronze Plains. Sort of around here, I'd say.
North of the
Alright.
dead body.
Yeah, north of Dead Body.
Dead body's gonna be a town in, like, a few years.
People gonna just build shit around it.
There was a dead body here, and we thought it'd be a shame to let him just be dead alone.
It's actually never the same dead body, but a dead body always has to be there.
Yeah.
It's just a rule.
It's just... No, it's not a rule. It's just a really, really fucking weird coincidence.
That area cursed. Alright. Yeah, but I guess we set up camp
Oh my
near
God.
the dead body.
It's not- Snake, it's
Near
Owen
the
Edward. Edwards. Snake, it's Owen Edwards.
Oh no. Not Owen Edwards. He survived the one long war mission I've tested. So, good on him.
What the fuck?
Because
It was
in the
because I
character
didn't-
Swede, when we do play more at Commandless, you're playing fucking Owen Edwards again.
I am, and I'm gonna get killed the first mission.
Just keep him alive, that's your job. Keeping Owen Edwards going as long as possible.
Okay, so, what's your watch order?
I'll take first this time. Like a real
Axe
hero.
Axe can take last.
Aegis wants some time to reflect on what happened before going to sleep. So that's a 2d6, right? Just
Yeah,
a flat
yeah.
one.
Just every time he looks at the sky, he's gonna like think to himself.
Aegis
"Is
feels
that-
pretty good
is
about
that
that,
a
knowing that
cloud?
there's someone up there, you know, looking
Yeah.
out for folk.
Oh, you're rolling the t- Okay, you've made that decision for me. I see.
Well, I asked. I asked
It's not
2d6
always.
then.
It's not always who's. It's just that I choose.
Oh, okay.
It's you decide watch order, and then I choose one of you.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Or to
ignore
have-
that if you want then.
No, it's fine. It could be you.
Wow. Alright.
It can certainly be
Who
you.
takes second and third watch then? X, which do you want then?
Third.
Okay, Azora will be second again.
Let's see. Let's say that hmm. Roll wisdom.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, so fucking
Okay,
wise.
now roll a 3d12.
Fuck. Five, 10, 9. Ooh, I like that. I think.
I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot. What the fuck is that from?
I don't know. I like it.
I really do.
All right. Roll another d12.
Another D12.
Okay. All right. I need you to roll a 3d12 now.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. All right. Now roll a 2d12.
Okie dokie.
All right. So you, Aegis, you notice, there's sort of like a crowd of like, what look like, small, not relatively small, like, panthers. And they seem to like have like, and they shimmer in the darkness. They almost have like, they have like a diamond skin almost.
Oh.
Yeah, but you notice them in time to wake everyone up, and everyone will have a +1 forward to whatever happens next.
Nice, yeah. Alright, so yeah, Aegis wakes everyone up, grabs his weapons, grabs his gear.
Yeah, Azora sort of rolls to waking back up. No, wait. Oh, no, you were first watch. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolls up, gets behind her shield, readies her sword.
So and they just kind of prowl, like approach, like slowly. They all seem to like walk towards you, like in lockstep, like they are completely in sync.
Oh, fuck, they're in a gang. Try and form a defensive perimeter around, like, Nostrea, Reina, Jailbird,
And it looks like when you notice that when they step on the ground beneath them turns crystalline.
Uh-oh, that's scary.
That's bad.
Anyone want to maybe spout lore on these things?
I'll have a go. I will have a big old go at these things. Fuck.
What are they?
Oh, I failed to spout lore. I'm just looking at the mouth agape going, go, 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 go.
Can I try spout loring then?
You sure can.
Axe jumps up into Aegis's fucking arms like Scooby-Doo.
Sorry, doesn't
As
know
a
either.
party, we don't know jack shit. We are collectively stupid.
No,
Fucking
there's one
idiots.
left. The one
Oh.
with the -2 in intelligence.
-2?
Axe think.
Axe is colossally dumb. That could have been a 0, which I don't think we've ever seen before. A 0.
Axe head hurt.
Is Axe forgetting to breathe? Is he like trying to remember what these things are, diving into his mind ocean? We just see him turn blue over time.
Okay. So yeah, they all kind of like speed up now.
How the fuck are we as a party this fucking stupid? What the fuck is wrong with us?
Well,
I like how we went from the +2, the flat 0, to the -2 on that 2, getting more desperate.
Aegis is gonna raise his jack's leg and just fire it at the first row to live up to this and just yell, "Get back, varmint!"
Okay.
Should I roll anything, or is this just like flavorful? Like
Yeah, roll. You
yeah.
can roll.
I'll expend an ammo.
Okay.
I have 2 jack's leg ammo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna add that. Jack's leg rounds. Alright, and I have 1 ammo, and I'm gonna roll my thing in a second, just gonna add that. Does this have weight, the rounds for the Jack's leg?
No.
Okay.
Not unless there's 3.
Okay. Well, there's 1 now, and I do...
Okay, so you shoot one of them, and they all recoil at the same time and fall and are flung backwards at the same time.
Okay, they all take the brunt of it.
And they were previously silent, but now you start to hear all of them growl in unison.
Oh, maybe
And it sounds like a cacophony.
maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I think so. I think that
It's
was
like the sound before the horde attacks in Left 4 Dead.
Alright, what's the most I could defend with a defend? Weird question. Because, like, it's area or person.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, you could defend. You could defend like just center like an area behind you.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
suppose,
put, like, the cart as my defend area, or, like, the camp.
Defend property over people. I say.
Yeah. Well, people can defend themselves. Property, no one can defend... Well, property can't defend itself, unless it has traps.
So
Must install
Roll
a
con?
trap in the cart. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna defend. I got... Is that freehold?
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's his movie got.
Yeah, I got intelligent defense.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I
Cool.
defend with int now.
That's
Very
what
cool.
it sounds like, intelligent defense.
Yeah. So yeah, they all not only do they get up after like the big growl, the bits of crystal that they've made on the floor suddenly sprout more of them.
Wait, like so more panther things start sprouting
Yeah,
up?
yes, they come out. Yeah, they come out of the crystal floor that they've made with their advancing walk.
Nostrian,
Why is it always crystal?
you think you know anything about these guys?
They're these are crystal cats.
That sounds
Uh,
cool.
Yeah, they're well, they're actually
Crystal cat.
they're a very rare occurrence. Oh, we if we just leave them alone, then they won't. Oh,
Just kick Aegis out of the group. Sacrifice.
What were you about to say, Nostria?
well, if we just left them alone and only watched, then they wouldn't have done anything to us. But, well, you did shoot them.
The
We
gun
haven't done anything. It's just him. Will they only attack him?
Azora.
I'm not sure.
I didn't shoot them. The gun shot them.
So yeah, now they're all
Azora
growling
is
and
thinking,
approaching
like...
they're approaching with like a more like angry. They're angry and they're growling and they're.
Azora
It's a
is thinking of
desperate ploy.
betraying Aegis.
No, it's a desperate ploy. She does just tell Aegis, throw the gun, like, to them on the ground.
Yeah, okay, Aegis throws it out on the ground in front of them.
Yeah. As soon as like the gun skids like towards the crystalline, as soon as it hits the bit of crystal, it immediately just like turns crystalline itself like a flower, like almost like flowering with crystals, and suddenly, before before eventually like expanding and turning into another one of them, and this one has but this one has like a barrel sticking out of its head.
Azora, that didn't achieve. That actually did the opposite of what we hoped it would do.
We gave them a new one.
They seem to be converging. They seem to all be walking towards Aegis, by the way.
Don't worry, Aegis. Axe will defend
Low
you.
key, a little bit. Like, Azora has been sort of like backing up a bit, like with Aegis outside the circle, like standing between like Nasir, Reina, the cart, etc., and Aegis.
I've got a question. This is a terrible idea, but how wide, like, how big is the group in terms of like diameter mass? Like, is it feasible that Axe could throw me over them?
Possible with Axe's strength. It is possible.
Axe is gonna Hulk out.
Yeah.
Aegis.
Aegis does Axe. Axe, throw me over them.
Okay. He's gonna Hulk out for. Oh.
Well,
Suffer
got
one
one
disability.
fury, take a ability. Yep.
And I'll spend that fury on fucking cheating Aegis.
Yeah. So yeah, roll strength.
I thought that was rolling my volley. Because it's hefty hefty.
Lift an object, spend one fury to throw the object anywhere nearby. Yeah, you're. Well, you're not volleying with Aegis. You're not like trying to hit someone with.
Oh,
it.
that's true. So just
Yeah.
You're trying to get me clear of them. Hey.
Nyum.
Yeah, so you
Carlson
sail over
back
them.
up to the fucking
Yeah,
cloud.
you sail over them, Aegis, and they immediately stop walking forward, and they just all in unison again. Their heads turn upwards to follow your path.
Yeah, okay. Aegis like calls out to the group, gonna try and lose them, and like is gonna basically like run off, like lead them away.
Ooh, I have a great idea. As soon as they're not looking at us, Azora she's actually going to leave her sword behind. She hands her sword to Nostria. Just hold on to this. And Azora's going to hop on the moped.
Oh.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'm going to try and start it. Turn it on. See if I can get this thing to work.
Ooh, boy. Roll int.
My plan is to lose the things, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to, the moped's fast. I was going to pick you
that
up.
might work, actually. Yeah, that could work. But for the moment, Aegis is like, hits the ground, yells out, and is gonna fucking leg it.
Gotcha.
Actually, can I ask? I don't know who would be better to ask, Nostria or Jailbird, for help with the moped.
Jailbird would be best.
Yeah, Jailbird, can you help me get this thing started?
Oh, sure. Let me take a look. All right. So roll int and add her. You can add her quality to your roll.
What's her quality?
Her quality is 2, I believe.
2.
All
All right.
Yeah.
10.
2.
Nice.
10. Alrighty, you figure out the she helps you figure out the clockwork bike.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So yeah, Azora's gonna hop on and she's gonna try and make a bit of a wide loop. She doesn't want to risk like hitting these things with like the explosions from the bike and making things worse. But she's gonna try and loop around and like pick up Aegis from the bike.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing like a wide berth to sort
Yeah.
of give yourself running up time so that you're not causing an explosion anywhere you don't want to.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. So let's see. What should I do with this? I'm thinking.
This is a vehicle, isn't it?
Yes, it's a vehicle, but it's one I haven't written rules for quite yet. So I think you should just roll a. Because realistically, this should be like a control roll, because it should have a control stat, and you should have to roll that. And I'm thinking, my gut instinct is that it would have a 0 in control, but that's amenable. But since you're just figuring it out, we'll just go with the flat 2d6.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, Azora's never ridden one of these things before.
Yeah.
2d6. Oh no!
Oh no.
No.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
Oh,
Oh my!
God.
Oh my!
It happened.
She hits
It's
88
happened.
and goes back in time.
She just bashes directly into the car, goes
No,
flying.
she's just like, alright, I'm gonna help Vegas, and she gets like 10 feet away and then just the bike explodes.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Would I roll control here? What am I rolling control to do here?
Control the bike.
To make a rescue.
I don't think that's controlled. I think we're missing a page.
You're basically defying danger with it, which. I guess it could just be your defying danger. That's right. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I think you use control for like with
Yeah,
the
it adds to
that's
your
for
roll.
like
Yeah.
no, that's control step, passenger step, armor size. Where's the thing? Vehicle specific rules. So one of
They have special warning damage on distress. They can.
you use control vehicle for when your vehicle skids and shakes under difficult conditions or a powerful attack.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So that's like if something happens.
All right, so I guess roll Dex. That
All right.
since this is you're just using this to go catch up to Aegis. There you go. All right, so Aegis, you roll Dex 2 now.
Okay, yeah. Do I get, I got a question. Does this count as, like, me in battle?
You're trying to avoid getting hurt, so I mean, I guess.
Okay. It just means basically I get a +1, which makes that a 9.
Go ahead and take it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're like running away. They are immediately on your ass. Azora, you like manage to just catch up to him. You're right next to him.
Yeah,
As
gonna
he's booking it.
reach down, an arm and just try and hope. I assume he can hear me and just knows
I
to
imagine I can hear the explosions of the engine
Yeah.
and catch what's up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I-
Azora's gonna try and reach down and try and grab him.
Yeah, he just reaches out a hand to make that easier.
All right, roll Dex, Aegis, with Azora's assistance. Like, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Oh, actually, no, it would, because you have a +1 to that because of. Thing.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right.
it's a 9. It's sitting on a 9.
Yeah.
An assist could bring that to a 10.
Yeah.
Roll later. Hey!
Nice. Yeah, grab him. and hoist him onto the bike. And now, yeah, you're on the bike with Azora as she just. What does she do?
Essentially gonna just try and speed off, like straight line, fastest distance, Also, hopefully it helps us get less turned around and lost, but I
Right.
figure we might be camping out on our own. But, like, just gonna try and head out until we're pretty confident we've lost these things.
Okay, roll Dex,
Alright.
and now roll Int.
Nothing but 8s on decks.
And now roll Int.
Should I assist on that?
Oh,
Never
no.
mind.
You can roll Int in her stead if you'd like.
That would make a
oh.
lot of sense.
Excuse me.
Alright, smarty party. Fucking.
Finally, we learned something.
Oh, nice. All right, 10 on Int. All right. Okay. So. All right. Yeah, you are speeding away from them, like at high speeds, as like they are attempting to catch up, and the Aegis Aegis is able to point out like where to juke, where to like,
Gotcha.
yeah, where to like turn left, turn right, because when they attempt to head you off.
I see.
And
Also,
now
at some
I
point-
like
guess,
the rally.
Also, at some point when we're a certain distance away, switch the thing off and like then carry it somewhere else because they're probably gonna just hear the explosions and then go off in that direction.
all right.
We switch it
Well,
off and walk. It
On
might
that
trick them.
point, I'd like Azora to roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Alright.
Okay.
Rolling a lot of 8s.
So by the time you manage to stop, and like you've lost, like by the time like you've pretty much lost them, you can see the walls of Regents.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Somewhat
there yet?
nearby. So that's how far away you are.
Oh, wow.
That's a ways.
Well, and Azora is sort of like just sighing, looking at the city, and I think we lost the cats though.
That's good.
Oh, those were some mean cats.
Does Axe, are you psychic?
He
You have
just
this,
cut
like,
back to him
connection with
thinking
them?
that.
Yeah.
Those were...
Do you wanna? And Azora's like, oh god, it's what time is it actually?
Let's see. You took first watch, so I guess probably midnight.
Let me see. And Azora is just sort of thinking, like, with as loud as these explosions are, and it being night, we might not want to try and find our way all the way back there
Yeah.
now.
We'll hide out around here and head back.
Do you want to
Sometime
try
we
and
break
get
camp.
back into Regents, or just
No.
camp out?
Actually, did we? Aegis looks. Did we have citizenship passes?
I think we have,
You do have gate passes.
Yeah,
for
we do.
Regents.
Yeah. All right.
and
let's-
Seneca, which might be occupying Regents.
That's true. Yeah. Aegis decides. Yeah. Let's check out Regents while we're here.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, as you're walking towards the gate of Regents, you actually see it open before you get there, with some what looks like to be like Seneca and Regent soldiers, sort of like rubbing their eyes, like having to go check on something, apparently.
Oh,
But it looks like
an agreement was met.
Yeah. Azora is just sort of like fucking. Wait, the thing can roll though on the ground, can't it? It has wheels. You can we don't have to physically carry it. We can,
yeah, one of
walk
them notices you and says, "Hey, you two!
Hey,
And just sort of wave and
You hear
approach.
any explosions around here?
Yeah, sorry, that was us. Hope we didn't
What?
wake anyone.
It was. Wake anyone?
it was from
We
the.
thought there might. We thought another battle might have fucking popped up.
It
Sorry about that. We were being chased. We lost them a little while ago, and then Azora sort of slaps the moped. This thing gets pretty loud.
Who is
It's new.
chasing you?
Just
Crystal
some
cats.
yeah.
Crystal
those.
cats. What do you do to piss them off?
And Azora just sort of looks at Aegis, her eye narrowing a bit. Someone shot them.
That's smart.
I don't know.
No.
I didn't know what they did, and the person who did didn't tell me until afterwards.
Eh. Well, at least you're not one of them now.
Yeah.
And he just kind of communicates that to the rest, and then yeah, they just kind of like groan and like start walking back in.
Yeah. In any case, we're a long ways away from the rest of our camp. We were hoping to get in and spend the rest of the night in Regents.
Yeah, passes.
Yeah, he gets flashes of the pass.
Do we need Seneca passes or Regents passes?
Regents passes, I think, right now.
Yeah, we got those.
Okay. Come on in then.
Yeah, Aegis heads in.
If you don't mind my asking, how have things been here?
Well, we're fucking keeping. If I understand it, Wayne's okay with us keeping our autonomy, as long as but he wants to have some people over to keep an eye on us, like we're fucking children. So there are Senecan soldiers here who get to supervise things, and such as when we think there might be another fight breaking out, they have to come across and examine it too. Or
Sounds
when
rough.
there are explosions outside the city.
Yeah, sorry about that. And Azora sort of scratches the back of her head, a bit sheepishly. Still, that sounds rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully you can get some rest. There'll be no more disturbances the rest of the night.
I hope so. And yeah, he just points you towards like the nearest place where you could just set up camp.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get some rest.
Okay, so Axe, what are you doing?
Because we're not coming back till morning.
Yeah,
You just
Azora
saw
and
Azora
Aegis-
speed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Axe just. Who is Axe? Who's with Axe? It's the rest of the no ones, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Nostria looks at you and just says, are you the leader in the interim?
Axe don't believe that we have a single leader. But I guess.
Can I retcon that Azora was speeding off if I don't come back when this is in charge?
No, but Axe is. It's okay. I guess for now, Axe is leader. It's okay, little bat.
It goes by seniority, huh? Okay.
Maybe if someone is more qualified, then Axe will yield leadership to them.
Can Azora use her? Can I try and use my spirit bond to my Emoto Nostra to just Lotus is in charge? Don't let Axe make decisions.
No, I like Axe being in charge. I want to see it's funnier this
Actually-
way. Let's see what happens
no,
when we come back and
actually-
they're now like a communist collective.
So do we?
MS, you do that. You actually Axe picks it up instead of just huh?
Axe intercepts.
He magics the psychic link.
Yeah.
Axe is actually taller, so that's why.
I know
Yeah,
you can read my thoughts, Azora.
Azora's psychic message is getting to Nostria, and Nostria axes, and then Axe just stands between them and it completely cuts off.
No, it's just she's sending out the psychic message. Lotus is in charge. And just there's radio static in a mile radius around Axe. Everyone trying to send psychic messages across the country is just hearing.
Axe is a reality sink.
Oh god, I know you can read my mind, Azora. That's
Axe
right.
is a walking 5G tower.
That's right, Azora. I talk in first person.
Alright. Okay, so yeah, Jailbird just kind of whistles and says, "So, do we go after them or camp here still?"
I mean, Axe means it's like we have a nice camp here, and they know that we'll be here. It's probably for the best to just hunker down.
How do we know the crystals didn't get them?
Oh,
Who
they,
asked
they,
that?
wo- they won't kill.
Jailbird.
Oh, I see.
They won't kill us, Sora. I've seen her fight, and Aegis is strong too.
Wow.
Well, it's not. It's not really. It's not really that they kill so much as they like turn you into a crystal, and then the crystal deforms and becomes one of them.
I don't see Aegis wanting to become one.
It's not really about want.
Besides, I think Axe think they'll deal with it. What? Actually, should we? What do you think, Lotus?
Lotus scratches his chin and says, "Have faith and have faith in our companions. They will. They have like. It's likely that they've not returned yet because they've landed some ways away. In which case, they will likely hunker down while we hunker down. They made a lot of noise, and we don't want to attract further attention by moving."
Exactly. Alright. He got the right idea. So you don't worry. Axe will take watch.
Okay.
And Aegis
Okay.
Lotus, can you, in case Axe needs to sleep, can you take watch after Axe?
Of course.
Don't worry, Axe will protect you all. And Axe is no liar.
All right. So, yeah, the night passes without worry for Axe and no ones. And
Yeah, no.
Azora and Aegis just kind of they didn't really take any tent supplies with them, so
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just
Where-
gonna say, I was originally planning on having a conversation with Reyna, but then it was like rolling and I was like, wait, oh yeah, it's fine. I don't want to like interrupt this. I'll just talk to her in the morning. That
yeah. Do they actually? So do you two just like actually sleep on the floor of the street somewhere?
I was gonna say, how much
We don't have
money do
tent
we
supplies,
even
I
have
think
between us?
I have 22 coin.
I have 18, so we have a total of 40. We probably could get a room
Yeah.
and just try and take the moped and like fucking Hermes.
Basically.
There's one for Neo.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we'll just find like a cheap fucking place. Better than sleeping on the
There's a
street.
pretty cheap place. Yeah, there's like one that who there's one where the receptionist you see him just kind of like sleeping at the desk because he figures it's past midnight. No one actually comes in at the 24-hour thing.
Yeah, you just go and ring the bell.
What?
Hey, sorry to wake you, but what's your cheapest room?
Fucking is it morning already? No.
Well, it kind of is. It's midnight.
Ah. Wow. What the fuck are you doing traveling this way? There's like a war going on? Oh man.
Yeah, we got chased.
Fucking by what?
It is what it is. We got chased here.
Long story.
Ah.
Well, you got a long
Uh,
night.
Right. Overnight room at this hour. 20 coin.
Oh, come on.
Any coin?
Come
20
on.
coin.
For your
we can
cheapest room.
we can knock that down to 10, surely.
Fucking 10
Half the
coin.
night's already over.
Yeah.
You're
10.
the one who seems desperate.
Alright.
Yeah, 10.
Alright, 5 each. Knock that out.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
So yeah, just a very bare cheap room, and yeah, you can sleep through the night without much problem. So yeah, morning comes. Zora, Aegis, you make sure to like wake up early. What's
Try
the plan
to,
here?
Yeah, head back.
We
to
want
the
to
group.
head back out early.
Yeah.
Do they offer? Is there a complimentary breakfast at the motel? Can I get some coffee?
You can get for 2 coin, yes.
All right, yeah. Spend 2 coin, get like a coffee and like
Yeah.
a toasted bagel.
I think
Yep,
if you're,
yep.
I don't think it's complimentary if you're paying.
Yeah. You want anything?
No, I'm good.
Just like chewing this, like I presume shitty motel like bagel, whatever.
Yeah.
I miss Serena. All right, yeah, and then once dawn's early light, Azora does. Yeah, we should probably try and find where we were, and then if they're not there, head from there to Custer, and hopefully we can catch them somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
This thing, and sort of like tapping the moped with her boot seemed pretty damn fast. So
Shouldn't take us too long.
yeah,
Are you gonna explode your way back there?
yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
this would be fast. Yeah, we give the guards a warning. Hey, we're gonna set out, and we're probably gonna hear what sounds like explosions.
I don't care.
Thank you for guessing as an
thanks,
NPC.
sweetie.
Okay, so Axe, you wake up morning.
Wake up in the morning.
They're not. How long do you plan to stick around?
Hmm.
While waiting for them. What's the plan
Oh,
there?
you should set out early and just this party actually never meets back up again. We just keep missing each
Let's
other.
see, we were heading for Custer, right?
Oh
Yes.
no.
I guess it's
Should put it to a vote.
everyone. Axe
Yeah.
personally think it's probably best that we continue onward to Custer.
Put it to a vote. Let democracy reign.
But Axe don't want to dictate. Axe want to hear out. What does everyone think? Should we move or stay?
Jailbird just kind of scratches her head and just says, "It's pretty early. They're probably gonna wake up. If they're smart, they'll take the clockwork bike back, and that thing will make a lot of noise, and that'll let us know in advance that they're on their way."
What about you, Nastria?
Straya just says, I like being out in the open for too long, but we can give it a few. We can give it like an hour, right?
Probably. Brother Lotus.
Lotus just says, "Patience is a virtue, my friend."
Man, you really gotta teach me more stuff. That's cool. Axe. Well, Reina, Axe is gonna ask you too, but Axe think
Ask is gonna ask you too, but votes have been cast already. Your vote don't really matter. More
yeah.
more symbolic than anything.
Axe still, in the spirit of democracy, want to let you have a say.
Yeah, just whatever you guys want. I'm going back to bed.
Good. Then we stay here. We stay here for an hour at least, and then we'll see.
Okay, so within probably half an hour, or you sort of hear explosions in the distance. The ignition explosions of the bike. And a short while later, Azora, you see the camp coming into view.
I was actually going to say, I feel like Azora should probably offer Axe to try and be the one piloting today if he wants, so he can also get some experience with it, see how it works, feel it out.
Oh, Aegis? Oh.
Aegis, yeah.
Axe on that thing would be like the fat biker image, and that'd be
Yeah,
great.
I don't think Axe could ride this, but
Wow.
give Aegis, offer if he wants to ride it so he can get some practice at it.
Yeah, but I think Aegis is going to more stow it for now. Just based on what the guard said, I don't think we want to be dragging that around if there is God, it's been so long since we looked at the battle lines. We might be approaching a battle line. We don't want to make explosion sounds.
I mean, if it's a battle, like, I feel
Are
like,
you gonna make X
the
pull it?
explosions probably aren't going to stand out too much, and I feel like we're fast enough.
I'm not. Well, we might get shelled.
We're pretty fast in this thing. I think it's worth it, especially because the longer we take, the more we risk them moving and us completely losing them. Besides, we traveled in a more or less straight line from there to here, and, didn't seem to attract any attention then. The sooner we move, the less likely there is for an army to show, where there wasn't one last night.
I mean, we're not really much for it anyway, and we're just heading to Custer, so we may as well just make the rest of the journey make as little danger as possible for ourselves. And besides anything else, there's going to be one of us on the bike. It will just make danger for the people behind us.
How do you mean, danger for the people?
Well,
no,
if one of us goes
I
ahead on the bike and makes noise on it, there'll still be people who can't be on the bike and at the cart.
Oh, no, I mean for getting from regions to the camp.
Oh, right.
Just because
Well, I thought we
Neo
already
had
arrived
described
back
that.
based on Neo's
No, yeah, I
description
was
of
just
him.
saying, as a thing, that, I think you should have been driving instead of Zora, is all I was saying.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Aegis has tried to drive it on the return journey to get a handle on the thing.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. That
No,
makes
I
sense.
agree, we should, take the cart to Custer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you arrive at you sort of you see them come into view. Axe, you see the bike land nearby.
Oh, I will say they've started packing up shit. But Axios said, "Oh, hello."
Hey.
Yeah, Azora sort of staggers off the bike, takes off her helmet, and rubs her temples, just like, God, that thing gives me a headache.
Yeah, they need to work out the engine on this thing. Make it quieter.
It's just so unstable, though. It's the shaking of it that I think gets me. I mean, I don't even like riding on horseback and, pointing to her. I think it has to do with this. Never used to bother me before.
Does it have to be just explosions, though? Could it just be a consistent burn instead? Perhaps some kind of internal combustion engine.
And Azora started going back to the party. I'm glad we didn't miss you guys.
Yeah, we were thinking of moving forward, but we waited.
Yeah.
Good call.
And sorry I didn't, say more stuff, give more of a plan, but, speed was really of the essence. Did not
Of
want
course,
to risk
it's okay.
Aegis getting hit by one of those things.
We
I'll
did well.
Bear in mind in future to ask questions first and shoot later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the journey to Custer is pretty short, so I won't have you manage provisions. I'll just ask you to navigate and scout.
Should we
And
start?
we
Should we
fail.
start doing end of session soon? Because it's coming up on 11.
Yeah, you can just show up at Custer, I guess. Actually.
Well, no, I don't mind doing the nav rolls and stuff. Just
Yeah. Just Just
Make a discovery.
stretch us out. I did a 9.
Oh, yeah, a 9. All right, cool. And an 8. Okay. We'll just say it takes longer than expected because you're taking it slow
Okay.
to try and keep. Yeah.
And Axe is pulling a bike.
Well,
And
put that back on
for
the
your
cart.
and for your scout ahead, what do you choose?
Find a shortcut.
Oh wow, damn.
It's not
Yep.
even short, but it still takes us longer because we spend ages getting
Yeah.
on the shortcut.
Yeah.
It's actually a long cut.
Yeah, a path to avoid sight
Yeah.
lines or whatever. Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So yeah, after a while, you arrive at the gates of Custer, and we'll do end of session now.
Nice.
All right. So, bonds. Any
I-
bonds updated?
I have a
Advanced
couple
bonds.
of bonds. That, yeah, it's a couple.
Let me
Nice.
see.
All right, so this one is with Axe. Axe has been brought face to face with similar creations as himself, knowing what he could have become. I worry he may be stuck as he is. I have to track down some of answers. That has changed too. Axe had me make a deal with Ariana for information on Gamble. How far are either of us willing to go to track him down?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Nice.
the worrisome part about, like, we made a deal with big old Crim for that. Alright, this one is another Axe one. There's one that is just, I probably should act on soon, but it's weirdly kind of falling out of time. I should have seen it coming. I thought I could predict Axe well enough I could avert disaster. Today I learned I was wrong. I need to drill restraint into him before he gets us or someone innocent killed. Axe is unpredictable. That's just the way of it. Both in ways immediately dangerous and perhaps... I gotta reword that, but you know, he can be dangerous in ways that aren't immediately noticeable. He could do long-term, like, allying with those lizard people, those shark people, rather. But his trust in me seems absolute, and I need to temper the side that could get innocents hurt.
Nice.
And, lastly, one with Ariana. It's the one that's, like, that's related to both of them that they saved me hasn't really changed. That was just kind of reinforced, but not really changed. I'm getting more insight into how Azora sees her place in the world. She's confused when an issue can't be dealt with blades. I'll try and help her clarify who she is. Azora trusted my judgment several times. She's let several criminals walk with no guarantee of retribution. I wonder if her bloodlust is sating.
Nice.
I actually have one with Aegis,
So I've got 3 there.
Cool.
and gotta make sure. Okay, so this is my old one. Like, Aegis tell Axe to do one thing, but dislikes Axe solution, despite Axe solution being great. Well, and I mean, that hasn't really been relevant for too long, but now it's like Aegis made deal to help Axe's journey to catch Dr. Gamble, despite obviously not wanting to. Axe will make sure he won't regret this.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. Any others?
I don't really interact with Azora that much, so no.
Yeah, there wasn't much of that this session.
Oh man, now I have max EXP, but I'm not gonna level up to 11 yet.
The one that I have moved
Alright.
on is, like, you know, Axe and Azora came to my help, like, pretty much right away.
Yeah.
I need to ask them how I can improve, and Aegis has not made any attempt to ask them, hey, how could I be a better so-and-so?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Remind
Keep
me
'em-
next session. There is something I meant to have a conversation with Aegis about, and like we had a whole staying at an inn, but like we can handle that next session. Just like make a note. I like want
Okie
to
dokie.
do that at the start of next session.
Okie dokie. So Axe, did you have anything else?
No,
All right.
no bomb.
No, you can level into multi-class. I'm just saying, it's like you
Oh, yeah.
you'll I'll let you. I will more than likely let you keep most of, like, if not all of your Fury moves.
Let me just. I'm gonna go and check. I'm gonna check things then.
You could totally. I just think the brute would be great.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
I have some bonds.
All right.
So first one was with Aegis. Aegis downplays the trauma he's been through. His comrades split apart and became adversaries. His father died in front of him. He grew up in the flames of war. I wonder how he deals with it like that. This one has gotten a bit less grim, but just Aegis rocketed into the sky, possibly met a god, and just shrugged it off and told us not to worry about it. Does nothing faze him.
Nice.
Aegis takes the vow to secrecy very seriously. He was told, hey, I'll let you go, just trust you won't blab. And Aegis don't blab.
Aegis ain't a snitch.
Alright, so then the other one I had.
Stitches.
Aegis made a deal to have a more respectable criminal organization to potentially wipe out the bandits he made a deal with. Let's see how that goes. that has become Aegis agreed to owe a favor to the Terrabone mob for help investigating Gamble. They seem on the level, but it still concerns me what they'll ask. This is what I meant to talk to Aegis about.
Nice.
The whole situation with that. And then I have one with Axe. So, let me get this ready. I had Axe has taken on some Sharkmen who were experimented on like him. These are violent murderous bandits who seek to convert people like them. Is Axe willing to do this out of desperation for answers, revenge? That has become... Axe has been making a lot of deals with dangerous characters in pursuit of Gamble. I worry about what else he might be willing to do for revenge.
Right.
And then I just have NPC bones. We can do that after the rest of the
record,
because that's
okay.
less important.
Yeah. Okay. Then what about? Okay. So alignments. Did you Zora?
I defended a couple of people at range with a gun. Really, that gun put them more at risk. It had put my fulcrums at risk.
Yeah, it did put your fulcrum at risk. You're on to the opposite.
Yeah.
I know.
That's sad.
Excellent about those crystal boxes.
Yeah, you did learn about that. Did so take an XP for that. But Zora, did you protect those weaker than you?
Yes. Right at the end, Aegis was in a very bad. He was a target by crystal cats that could turn things they touch to crystal.
I like it's just the power level has decided Aegis is weaker.
In that scenario, you certainly were, because you were sought by,
Yeah, and you had the motorbike.
Yeah.
All right. So then, take an XP for that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Aegis did. And then
Aegis
did not share. Fucking the floating metal thing that's going around helping refugees with the goal of staying in the sky that has godly fucking power level.
We also learned what's going on in Regent Springs.
That's true, yes. Alright, so take an XP for that at least. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yeah, some bandits, and we overcame the crystal cats by running away to
was it crystal cats? I thought it was foxes.
We made Hornet back down from a deal.
Yeah.
Alright, take an XP for that. And did we loot a memorable treasure?
Hells yeah! We looted several memorable treasures.
Yeah. Make an XP for that.
Most looty sessions.
Yeah, and take an XP for playing. Well gamed. Well mean.
I got a gun and I lost it in the same session.
Hey, Reyna has that Derringer. You could just...
Yeah.
Nah, that's hers.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the short on the cart, but that's a nuclear option, it seems. It
would be... Yeah, that isn't...
Maybe I should have fired that into the crystal line for crystal cats.
They're endangered species.
Well, they will be after I fire that gun.